Can you hear me, Patrimony? What is it? This is base camp to headquarters in Isfara. We're running an urgent special operation before we advance to the Black Sun. Hmm? Oh, our radio's having some trouble. Can I get some signal core over here?
May I look?
Ollie, I didn't know you sneering experience.
Okay, stand back. If doesn't work, you do this. And this.
Wait, what are you doing? You're going to break... Maybe I should just go talk to them. So many things disappeared that day. Ships, cargo, people. So many dreams are sinking into the dark. Now, after all this time, even my memories of that day are disappearing, bit by bit. But there's one thing I'll never forget. Those eyes. Staring down at our petty little tragedies. There was no rage in those eyes, no pity, no compassion, no emotions at all. Only the eyes, watching in terrible silence. Hmm? Goodbye. Shubert. I wonder what he's up to. Hey, Shubert. Oh, hey, Tatsunori, welcome. What's going on? I just have to take care of something before I head back to Edelstein. Back to Edelstein? Yep, my work's pretty much done here. Time for me to pack it up. But, well, since you're here, I might as well show you around. Come this way. Tatsu, you made it. You made it. Yeah, what's happening? Well, the reason we called you is because there's an urgent special operation to carry out before we head to the Black Sun. What special operation? Ollie, would you please bring our friend up to speed?
So, not too long ago, during the operation in Isfara, while we were trying to bring Aeona, the Transcendant of Light, up from the ocean?
Wait, something's coming! Ollie?
It hurts!
Pull now!
No, still got her! What was that? Something just fell off her.
Some shiny object sank deeper underwater?
That's what it looked like.
Do we have any guesses on what it might be? None. We have zero intel on the object. I'm afraid the only way to find out is to recover it for ourselves. But I will say this, given that it came from the Transendant of Light, it's certainly no ordinary trinket. So we're looking for one small, unknown object at the bottom of a deep, dark sea. Indeed we are. Not ideal, of course, but I hope you understand our lack of options. Given our Alliance destination, any possible help is worth reaching for. We're assembling a task force to retrieve the object. You, Tatsu, were of course at the top of our list. When it comes to unknown dangers in unknown territory, you are second to none. And we'd be honored and fortunate to have you. Of course, as always, the choice is yours. Searching the ocean for sunken treasure? Should I give it a shot? And then, of course, you say yes. Understood. I'm with you. Now, as for whom to bring along. They asked me, but I said no. Your experience in underwater operations is unparalleled, Shubert. I wish you'd reconsider. That experience is why I said no. I've had enough of the sea. That's a shame. Moving on, we have one teammate locked down for you.
Me! I volunteered!
Ollie, I thought you were still recuperating. Ollie is the only one of us who's experienced Espera's waters firsthand. And please, don't interrupt me. I mean, it hasn't been that long since she got hurt.
I cleared it with the medical staff. I'm fine, Shubert.
Commander Nineheart. The preparations are complete. Perfect timing. I have something to show you. Follow me, please. Is that the jellyfish? How'd you get it here? The Edelstein Resistance found a way to recover it. It's had some improvements, so it should be more reliable this time. All checks completed, Commander. We need a submersible for this? But in Morris, the Origin Sea is changing. The environment is different now. Now all we need to do is wait for our new pilot. Ollie, Tatsu, why don't the two of you familiarize yourselves with the controls while you're at it, while you wait?
Well, let me check the instructions here.
Ollie, you're holding them upside down.
Oh, really? So they're supposed to be like this? I guess they kind of make sense now.
No, they're sideways now. Rotate them one more time. The other way. Nineheart. Yes? I'll be your pilot. Subs are hard to handle. You need a pilot who's been down there before. Well, I can't say I'd normally approve of a last-minute personnel change. But since you do make a good point, I'll allow it. Back in the saddle. Again. With that said, Shubert is a veteran of Edelstein's diving unit. I'm giving him command of the mission. Diving unit, huh? A long time ago, yeah. You know your equipment, and I'm sure you'll lead the other two well. Ollie and I are going to load our gear in the sub. Come and join us when you're ready. stinks in here. Once a wreck, always a wreck.
You got wrecked before? Still, they pulled it up and put it back in action. The thing's a veteran in its own right.
No, that's not necessarily a good thing in this case.
Instrument panel, check. Air pressure system, check. Alright, final preparations are green. Just waiting for the engine to warm up. Oh, right, Ollie. You've been in these waters before, yeah? How'd that go?
It was super murky and I couldn't see anything. And something swam up and hit me pretty hard. It felt weird, too. Squishy.
Squishy? Huh. Might have been a cephalopod. The big ones are a handful. Still, most people panic when that happens. You're a brave one, Ollie.
Thanks for the compliment.
There's a saying at sea. The bravest sailors usually sink first. All right, stay alert. We're sinking.
Don't you mean we're diving?
Same thing.
Not exactly helping there, Shubert.
This place is... beautiful.
Blub blub.
Whoa, it's super clear. Not a monster in sight either.
Huh, that's strange. It wasn't like this when I was down here.
Oof, we hit something.
It's here. It must be the monster from last time.
Let me guess. Was the monster this big?
No, that's not what I...
The sea was murky because of Aona, the Transendant of light.
What do you mean, Nineheart?
Ollie pulled her up a while ago. It makes sense for the sea to be clearer now.
Oh, that explains it.
Shubert, can we get a status report?
So far, so good. If the water stays this calm, this'll be easier than I thought.
Glad to hear it. To facilitate the search, we installed a sonar system on the submersible. It's calibrated to search for high-energy points. Treat it kindly. It definitely our budget. Shubert should already how to operate. Shubert, do you copy?
If you had the extra money for sonar, you could have upgraded the radio too.
We had a long list of requests.
Hey, HQ! HQ, do you copy? Nothing. It's already cut out.
Can I take a quick look at it?
Huh? You want to, Ollie?
I don't know if that's a good idea. Leave it to me. When machines act up, there's only one way to keep them in line.
No! No!
No! Ollie, stop!
And you broke it. Well, it was on its last legs anyway.
Yeah.
We'll fix it later, once we find a good place for a pit stop. For now, let's put all that super expensive sonar to good use. Oh, contact right away. Close by. It's making regular pulses.
Think it's our target?
It definitely could be. Let's get a little closer. Ollie, keep an eye on the screen and give me a heading.
So, I think it's down below us.
Yeah, figures. It wouldn't be easy to get submersible any closer. We'll have to go out in diving suits.
Hey, where's my suit?
Wow, this isn't like the old diving suits I've read about.
Nope, this model's brand new.
The old ones were super heavy. When we first started using them, they made our arms ache just from doing hand signals.
Hand signals? Oh, do they not have built-in radios? Maybe I could teach those... Maybe you could teach me those hand signals.
Guess that wouldn't be a bad idea in case the radio's cut out.
Up! Blub blub!
Hey, Tatsu, do you mind clearing out those monsters while I teach her the basics?
You know, he could offer to teach me, too. Yeah, you know, because we're just a fighter, right? One epic fight scene later.
Hey, Tatsumari, look! If I put my arms out like this and shake them around, it means all good. But if I shake them up and down like this, it means it's dangerous. If I give you a thumbs up and shake my other palm, it means, what's that mean again, Shubert?
It means I'm a big dummy who can't remember my signals.
Nuh-uh. No, that's not what it means. It means, rescue me. It means rescue me. Right, Shubert? Come on, say yes.
Well, thanks for clearing out those monsters. Time well spent. Let's have another look at the sonar. Alright, Ollie. I'm gonna teach you something else. You can't always see the other guy's hands in the dark, so you're gonna learn how to signal with light.
Okay, but please be a little nicer this time.
Alright, let me check the signal before the monsters start gathering again. Ah, there it is. Good, we're close.
Is something wrong?
Oh?
We'll know when we find it. Let's move for now. So this was the source of the signal.
This is...
Transendant or not, I don't think her relics would look like this. I'm guessing this broke off an Alliance transport plane. Still running. It's built tough, I'll say that. But time for it to stop. We gotta put the wrench on it like this, turn this and turn.
Wait, hang on.
What do you mean? Why?
Well, it's just kind of sad is all.
It's already did its duty. Now it'll stop generating interference.
Okay, yeah, but...
Ollie, there's a time and place to get sentimental, and deep down underwater is not it.
Understood.
What's our next step? Well, if the object isn't here, maybe the current carried it off. I'll run the sonar again. But before we get to that...
Blub blub!
Oh, what are all these monsters?
The submersible's lights are attracting them. If enough of them gather, they might start feeling brave enough to attack. Let's chase them off before that happens. Tatsu, you mind taking care of them?
Okay.
Once they're gone, just come right back.
One epic fight scene later.
Welcome back. Right on time. Ready to move on?
I'm ready. Where are we heading?
Well, obviously, we're...
Off to find the thing Tana dropped.
I was gonna say heading back to HQ.
What? Why?
Because the sonar's coming up empty.
Wait, didn't you just tell me there's a way to boost the sonar's power?
I said there's a way. I didn't say I'd do it.
Oh, come on!
We're using up our oxygen and battery power every minute we stay down here, and we're in uncharted territory with unknown dangers.
Okay, yeah, but if we do find this thing, it could be a huge help in the fight. Don't you think it's worth the risk?
Ollie, you don't know what you're asking me to do, or what we're in for if we stay. But you do have a point. Tatsu, what do you think? How about it? Should we search a little longer?
Couldn't hurt, right?
2 votes to 1. Although, since I am in charge, it's my call anyway.
Shubert, we could find something amazing down there. Wouldn't you rather that than go back empty-handed? Oh, I see we have a third viewer in the chat. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're at least mildly entertained by the storyline we have going here.
When you put it that way. Here's the deal, though. If we boost the sonar and we don't see anything, we'll go back to HQ immediately. You got it? Alright, here it is. A little crude, but it gets the job done. Now all we have to do is attach it to the bow, but that's going to be hard to reach.
It doesn't look too high. If I took a running start, I could jump up there.
And then the current would sweep you off, and we'd never see you again.
Well, no other choice. We're gonna have to piggyback.
Who's gonna get stuck on the bottom? We could use these to pick somebody. Where'd you get those? They were up on a shelf in the submersible. Guess they used them for drawing lots.
You just say we're still there, huh?
The cup says for cleaning duty on it. Guess nobody wants to be the cleaning guy.
Yeah, you pulled the stick with the red mark on the end. It meant you lost.
He says as he pulls the red stick.
Aw, cheer up, Shubert. All part of the job, right?
Oh. Yeah, you said it. Hey, quick question. Do either of you know how to set this up?
Well, if I give it my best shot, maybe I can figure it out on the fly.
No!
Yeah, sure. She already fixed a radio by beating it to death.
Red or not, you need me up here. Please be quick. Hang on a second. You two are way off balance. Tatsu, do you just have not enemy leg muscle or what? Done. I said I'm done. You can let me down now. What's going on with you two?
I'm in trouble. I can't feel my legs.
Same for me.
Well, let's see if the antenna can find that signal.
Yeah, I hope it's not too far from here.
Oh, whoa! Contact right away!
Good. What's the heading?
Wait, is that the right signal? Why is it so... Another contact, 7 o'clock. Contact, 3 o'clock. Oh, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock. They're all over us!
What? Report! What just hit us?
I don't know. Oh, it came from up above. Must have fallen on us.
Uh-oh.
Not good! Down we go! Down to the depths of the Sellas Sea! Oh no!
One sailor was a master in the kitchen, known for his amazing tomato soup. Another was an expert with harpoons, said to have caught a striped marlin as big as a house. One looked forward to meeting his newborn triplets. Another had spent his whole life in massive debt. But all their dreams, their hopes, their skills, their worries, what did they mean to that great, dark monster? What did they mean to the sea? To a thing so vast, a man is nothing more than a speck of dust.
Lights back on at least. Is everyone okay?
Looks like it. Where are you?
Shubert, what's wrong?
Why?
What's outside?
It's back. It's happening again. Oxygen. The oxygen. Check the instruments now.
Shubert? Shubert!
I can't breathe. The collision must have knocked out the air pressure system.
Shubert, snap out of it! The air pressure's fine! Look, see? Shubert! Sorry, did I use too much water? Shubert, are you okay?
Yeah, you're right. The instrument panel looks normal. Sorry, that collision might have startled me a little bit.
Okay, so now, look out there. It's a whole fleet of sinking ships. I think we ought to change this mission to search and rescue.
Noted, but no.
Huh? Why not?
Where do you think these ships came from? Was there some massive operation going on today?
Nothing I heard about.
Even if there were some operation we didn't know about, any ships falling out of the sky wouldn't sink this deep this fast.
So then, what are we looking at?
Think of Moras. People saw things that weren't really there. Real there.
Oh. I thought Tana's influence created Moras. So then how...
Regardless, I'm calling it here. We'll return HQ to HQ and report. The submersible's under enough stress as it is.
I've got to say, it's holding up pretty well after taking a hit like that.
Yeah, she's a stubborn little ship. Always has been. But...
Uh-oh.
This is bad. Not an easy fix at 1,200 fathoms.
So, what do we do? I have an idea. No hitting things. No. No, I mean, those ships outside. What if we could salvage parts from them? That could work, except for the parts where the part where the ships aren't real.
They're real down here, in a sense. It could work. I don't like it, but I don't think we have any other options. Unless you have any ideas.
I'm afraid I don't. Wow. Now that I think about what's going out there, I really don't like the look of those ships. Guess I just keep telling myself they're not real, huh? Sure, if that helps. Shubert, are you sure you're okay?
Oh. Of course. I was just thinking. I should probably charge Nineheart extra for this. I'll see what I can do about the broken radio. You two go out and see if you can salvage us some parts. Ollie, you know what to look for. Tatsu, watch her back. You've each got an hour of oxygen in those helmets, so don't lose track of time.
All right. Understood.
There's a lot of debris around here.
Think we ought to check it out?
Thanks. I'll look for parts. Hey, Tatsu.
Hmm?
I'm a little worried about Shubert. Seems that collision really... I don't know. Really what? Do you think Schubert's... hiding something? Well, I think he's hiding something. Never mind. I'm probably just imagining things. I mean, even if he has personal stuff, he'd tell us if it mattered to the mission, right? He wouldn't hold it in if we needed to know. He's not like that.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Besides that, we're comrades. We passed through the Arcane River together, for crying out loud.
I guess, while we're on the subject, has Shubert ever talked about his past?
Ollie? Honestly, I hadn't heard anything about that before today. I mean, yeah, he's never really talked about his past, now that you mention it. I tell him things, like the time I had some tummy trouble and almost failed the knighthood exam.
That sounds like a story.
Anyway, maybe he doesn't trust me enough to talk about that stuff with me?
I don't know if it's that.
I mean, I hope it's not that.
Thinking back, Shubert was really ready to bail on the mission until Ollie volunteered for it. And there were all those things he taught her, and only her, like the hand signals or how to pilot a submersible. Maybe he wants to keep you safe. Let me see. I don't see anything useful here.
Well, let's check somewhere else.
Sure, let's go a little deeper.
There's a lot more debris over there. Hopefully we can find something useful this time. I know what I'm going to do now.
About what?
Well, back in the Black Heaven incident, I saw you standing next to the Empress, and right then and there, I promised myself, one day I'll be there too, fighting at Tashu's side.
You did?
Yeah, people laughed when I told them that, and they said I'd be lucky to even talk to you. But I kept on doing the best I could, and eventually I got picked for the advance party to the Arcane River. That's when people started to notice me. So I figured this is the same way. If I do my best, maybe Shubert will see me differently. And then he won't have any problem sharing all his thoughts and feelings.
Maybe.
Oh, Tatsu, look! We can use this battery. Here, I'll pull it out. Wait, why is it hot? Oh, look out!
Yeah, because batteries explode.
We'd better hurry back. I think that light attracted the ink monsters. And then he won't have any problem sharing all his thoughts and feelings.
Ollie, you fool. I can hear you through the radio. Yeah, maybe I have been too edgy on this trip. It's not like any of that stuff's gonna happen again, right? It's all in the past. It's not gonna happen. It's not. Not this time.
Later, at the Broken Down Jellyfish.
Not.
Is there anything here you can use?
This is the old type of battery.
Does that mean it's not gonna work?
No, it will. Good job getting it back here. You know, these things spark if you're too rough with them. and if you squeeze them, they'll full on explode. Did you have any problems?
Nope, not at all.
Good. Yeah, you really have to squeeze them to make them explode, so don't worry about that. Okay, so hopefully enough of this stuff will last long enough to get us back to the surface.
Are we leaving now then?
We should, but while you two were out, something did show up on the sonar. Whatever it is, it's stationary, and it's giving off a steady pulse.
That could be it.
It could be. We have a little more air. We have a spare battery now, and we've seen Tatsu can handle what's outside. What do you think? Should we keep on going?
Sweet!
Okay, so we're going to check on this one last lead. And if it's not what we're looking for, we turn back. That's it.
Works for me.
Now, Ollie, I'm going to need you to do one thing.
What's that?
Ollie, how you holding up?
Fine, totally fine.
Remember what you're doing out there. If those monsters break our searchlight, we're done for. Just keep searching, scaring them off.
Yeah, I got it.
I feel like maybe I should be doing that.
Tatsu, you save your strength. We're going to need you later. Let us handle this one for you.
Yeah, you're gonna make me fight again, aren't you?
Monsters aren't a threat to you, but the sea is a threat to all of us. The sea? Yeah, besides, I'm trying to teach Ollie a lesson. You know what size you really are when there's something huge in front of you. Ollie, if you get tired, just tell me and I'll take over.
No way, Shubert. You pilot, I'll stand watch.
So stubborn. Well, the lifeline's secure. She ought to be fine. FYI, if this goes south, our plan is to transfer the backup battery powers to the escape pods. We're closing in on the target.
Comms? Is that coming from HQ?
It can't be. We're too far down.
Please, respond. This is... Mayday, mayday.
A distress call?
This is the jellyfish. You are cutting out. Identify yourself. I repeat, identify yourself.
This is... Tilt HQ, we are sinking.
What's your location? Hey, do you copy?
I repeat, this is... Tilt HQ. Our unit wiped out. This is the jellyfish.
The jellyfish?
Shubert, I can see the target.
Oh!
Let me loosen up the line just a bit more.
No! Ollie, don't!
Ollie, come back! Damn it! I knew something was gonna happen!
This thing's gonna swallow her! Ollie!
No. Ollie, my girl! No!
It's the thing. The thing, Ollie. Ollie!
What thing? What are you talking about?
I got away. I survived! Why did I survive? What's the point?
Survived what? What are you talking about? Diving unit. You're talking about the diving unit, aren't you?
We were all so foolish. We believed if we just gave her all, we could do anything. We were all a bunch of Ollies back then. So everyone else, they all ended up becoming stars.
Tell me what that means.
When divers don't return, they become stars. That's what we call them. I didn't really know why, until I saw it happen. The lights of all my friends sinking into the abyss. I could barely tell if I was looking down or looking up at the sky. That was the last day of Edelstein, as I knew it.
What about the thing? The one that swallowed Ollie?
That thing is the sea.
The sea?
It swallows up the stars. Not because it's evil or greedy or even hungry. It's beyond all that. You know, people see the stars and they just say they're pretty. But not many people could tell one star from another. You know why? Stars are tiny, and there's so many of them. So common. Ollie, me, my friends, we're all like that. Just little specks of dust in front of something huge. I'm glad you're here, Tatsu. You're not like me. You're special. If anyone can save Ollie, it's you. Please hurry. If the battery runs out, even you'll be stuck down here. The jellyfish has only 2 escape pods. But this time, we won't be drawing lots.
I can't see anything.
Oh my. Whatever that is, it's coming this way. Maybe this is what Shubert was talking about. The thing. The personification of the sea. Ooh, so pretty. And so scary at the same time. Where am I? I remember it swallowed me. Does that mean I'm inside it? Ollie? No, that's... I should follow them. There's something shiny on the ground. Is this a dog tag?
Our main force was wiped out. There's no hope for rescue. We have only one working lifeline. No time to argue about who gets to use it. As always, whoever pulls the red-tipped stick is the winner. That person goes up. The rest of us stay. Shubert, there's a time and place to get sentimental. But deep down underwater is not it. There's no more time. Get your gear now. No! HQ, come in. This is the jellyfish. The operation was...
Can anyone hear me? Tatsu! Shubert! I never pictured the netherworld looking like this. But where else could I be? The ground is squishy. Why is it squishy? Tatsu. Shubert.
The bravest sailors are usually the first to sink.
I should have listened to him more. Tummy trouble. I'm glad Tatsu didn't hear that. I'd have died in shame before starvation. Tatsu?
Ollie!
Did you hear that? Why? Was it important? For now, let's just say it's good to see you. So what are you doing here? I mean, you're awesome, but I didn't think you would even you would jump down a whale's gullet for me. But since you did that, I guess that means we're still alive. We should try to get back before Shubert gets too worried.
I'm open to suggestions on how to do that.
Huh?
Ugh.
Tatsu, are you okay?
I'm getting sleepy for some reason.
Your oxygen's almost out. We need to get out of here fast. Shubert, come in. This is Ollie. Shubert, do you copy? Shubert!
No good. The thing that swallowed us has been on the move this whole time. The radio's probably too weak to get a signal out that far.
We only have, only one thing left to do.
What's that?
I'm going to fix it with my magic hands.
Oh, you don't mean...
Hi-ya! See? That ought to do it, right?
I know you're mad, but it's not the radio's fault.
What's he saying?
I think he's saying, don't break the radio.
No. I think that hand signal means come closer. Hey, that craft of theirs. Is that the jellyfish? Then there ought to be a radio on board.
Ah! If I keep minimizing battery usage, I could probably hold out for another hour or two. I know Tatsu is going to succeed. I know that. But there are only 2 escape pods. Even if Tatsu and Ollie do come back, there won't be any room for me. Looks like it's my turn to become a star.
Shubert? Shubert? Do you copy?
Ollie? Ollie, are you okay? Don't worry. Tatsu is coming to get for you.
Tatsu's already here.
What?
Hey, Shubert. I'm here, and I'm stuck with her.
What?
Our oxygen is almost out. Shubert, if there's anything you can do to help us, please do it now.
But against the sea itself, even if Tatsumari is powerless, what chance do I have?
Shubert, I heard everything you told Tatsu. Shubert, maybe I am a fool. Half the time I don't understand what you're talking about, and that stuff about stars and things?
That doesn't matter right now.
No, it does. Because you're wrong about the last one thing. This thing that swallowed us, it's not a whale. It's not the sea itself. It's a whole lot smaller than that.
What? What in the world are you talking about?
I can tell by the ground here. It's squishy, in a familiar sort of way.
Squishy? Squishy. So you're telling me that thing is actually...
Does that change your mind, Shubert?
Even if you're right, the sea is pitch dark, and that thing's too fast for me to catch. Although, maybe I can bring it to me. All lights are at maximum brightness. So much for powering the escape pod, but at this point, screw it. Now to give that battery a light squeeze. Yeah! Yeah, that's right. Come here. You like this light. Go ahead, swallow me too this time. But you'd better be ready. 'Cause I'm about to shine so bright, the brightest you've ever seen. The fear I thought I couldn't even face, couldn't even name, scattered into pieces. Jellyfish. That's all it was. Thousands and thousands of jellyfish. And...
Hey, Shubert!
Yes, Ollie?
We just blew away a giant jellyfish whale. You and me, we can change the world.
You're right. Stars shine brighter together.
Oh. Is that? Bloop-de-bloop! We're blooping all the way back to the surface.
Look over there. The jellyfish is sinking.
I used up all its power to the very last drop. No regrets.
Guess you found what you were looking for?
I did. Thanks, Tatsu.
Shubert, is that hand signal you haven't taught me yet?
I was saving it for some big dramatic final lesson.
Let me guess, it means mission accomplished?
Both of you. Remember what you're seeing here. No matter how sick I am of the sea, sometimes it's still so beautiful. HQ, this is the jellyfish. The operation was a success. We're sending up our best and brightest, so please take good care of him.
All that trouble for this one little necklace. Crude as its craftsmanship may seem, the breaks indicate it came from a larger piece. Give me a second, guys. Oh, that broke me hard again. Suppose it is what we hope for. If she cherished it as preciously as they say, even as she wandered without her memory. Its glow is remarkable. Anyone can see that. And if it is, perhaps, reacting to its owner, then perhaps we may, one day, be able to find her. Fine work as always, Tatsumari. Though I must say, the loss of the submersible is highly unfortunate. We invested considerable resources into it. We even retrofitted an escape pod large enough for all three of you.
Well, at least we made it all. At least we all made it back. Wait a second. What was that about the escape pod?
Hey viewer, thanks for stopping by and checking out this clip. If you want to catch where these streams happen live, use the link in the description below to check out my Twitch channel. If you'd like to see more stream clips, check out this playlist right here. And if you'd like to have a story narrated to you, check out this playlist right here. I hope you were at least mildly entertained by what you see, and I hope to see you on the next one.